Welcome to the Lori Gall Show. The credit union movement has been a longtime supporter of Children's Miracle Network hospitals. So it's no surprise that the Pennsylvania Credit Union Association and credit unions all over Pennsylvania are teaming up with Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, known as CHOP, to build a health and wellness garden for the hospital's Carabots Pediatric Care Center. Today, my guest is Patrick Conway, President and CEO of PCUA. Pat, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you, Lori. It's great to be with you.
So tell me, how did the idea for the garden come about?
Well, as you mentioned in the opening, credit unions have had a long history and a long-term relationship with CMN hospitals. So when PCUA and CUNA looked at doing a Leave Behind project in conjunction with the Democratic National Convention, we decided to approach CHOP and we talked about, what would benefit the community. And really an outdoor wellness garden at the Carabots Center was what they identified as a way that we could make an impact.
And the project is called Leave Behind, and what does that mean?
It is. It's a Leave Behind project so that, credit unions, of course, like to do good things in the community. And it's an opportunity for credit unions in Philadelphia to build something really special that kids and their families can enjoy for many years to come. And so many trade groups and industries, when it comes to the nominating conventions, write sponsorship checks or hold big parties and do things like that. And as opposed to taking that path, this is a way for PCUA and CUNA, with Mid-Atlantic support and the support of many of our credit unions, to build something that's going to leave something really great in the community. So it'll position us in a positive light within the limelight of the National Convention, but really leave something behind that's going to help the community for many years.
And how will the garden benefit CHOP?
Well, it'll benefit CHOP by helping the kids and their families that are being treated at the hospital. And it's also going to add a component to West Philadelphia, with fresh produce and nutritional, educational programming and things that, people really don't have in that part of the city. So it helps CHOP, but it helps the community in West Philadelphia as well. So it's an exciting project.
Wonderful. When we come back, we'll learn how your credit union can get involved in the project.
They say money makes the world go round. For a credit union, that couldn't be more true. At MyCU Services, we specialize in payments designed to keep your credit union competitive at cost-effective pricing. We'll take care of your electronic funds transfers. We can process all of your deposits. Need share drafts and official check processing? We've got you covered. Don't forget electronic bill payment. We can even help you provide international payments and services. When you think payments, think MyCU Services.
Welcome back. So Pat, tell me, why should credit unions become part of the Leave Behind project?
Well, they should become part of the Leave Behind project because it's a great thing to do. It's a great thing to do in West Philadelphia, and it positions the industry and the movement in a great way, when the city's got a national spotlight shining on it. And really the opportunity to do something good and really neat in West Philadelphia with this health and wellness garden at the Carabots Center, it's an exciting project, and we think that credit unions should be a part of it. Fortunately, many credit unions have already made a significant contribution, including Mid-Atlantic, the association, and many of our credit unions. So we're off to a great fundraising start, but there's volunteer opportunities as well. So we're encouraging all of our credit unions to roll up their sleeves and really help us make this thing a great success.
And how can they get involved?
Well, they can get involved by writing a check and making a contribution. As I mentioned, many credit unions are doing that today. There's also volunteer opportunities, both to help build the wellness garden and also to come to the city when we unveil it sometime this spring and to participate in events that will go around the convention in July this summer. So there's a number of different ways that credit unions can get involved.
And speaking of the unveiling, what's that going to entail? What's it going to be like?
Well, we're not sure yet. We're still planning what the unveiling is going to look like. We're working with the mayor's office, with the DNC, and with some national officials as well. But we really want to make it exciting. We'll have a kickoff event in the spring as we really launch the development of the project. And then we'll have an unveiling during the convention. We may have multiple events, and try to have some of the elected officials who will be attending the Democratic National Convention actually come out and help us, sort of open the project up. So it'll be a very exciting time.
Well, Pat, thank you for joining me today. I'm very excited to see how the garden turns out.
Thank you, Lori. Yeah. It's been great to be with you, and thanks to you for Mid-Atlantic support with the project. It's been a great partnership.
Great, thank you. Please tell me about projects or events your credit union has hosted to benefit Children's Miracle Network hospitals at The Lori Gall Show at midatlanticcorp.org. If your email is selected, you will win a $50 gift card, and your response will be shared with our viewers at the end of our next episode. During our last episode, we asked you to share your small credit union story. Amanda Carrozza of Eagle One Federal Credit Union had this to say: "Even though our asset size designates us as small, our vast array of services dictates otherwise. We are able to get to know our members and assist them in ways beyond service level assistance. We have even received our low income designation, which has helped us reach the underserved in our communities. Overall, being a small credit union suits us just fine." We love to hear stories like these, Amanda. Thank you so much for sharing. As always, I want to extend a big thank you to everyone watching. I'm Lori Gall, Credit Unions, the Movement, the Story.